Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. Today we're checking out a VR accessory for your Quest 2, Quest 3, and Quest Pro headsets. This is the RGB vertical charging stand made by Kiwi Design. Now this one has the Made for Meta stamp of approval, which means that Meta has officially tested it and they are endorsing this product, which means you don't have to worry about safe charging for your Quest. This is going to do it the right way and you're good to go. This one retails for $109 on their website. It's on sale right now for $82. You can get an extra 5% off with my promo code Brian Sloan, all capital letters. In this one, I'm going to unbox it. I will show you how to assemble it, and I will show you how to use it and give you my review of it here in the end. If you haven't checked out the other Quest 3 accessories that they have recently released, I highly encourage you to do so. I've got some review videos already up for the battery head strap and their controller grip covers. I'll link those below. They also have some really good Quest 2 accessories, a lot of them which are on sale right now. Check those ones out. Those are my go-tos for the Quest 2, and already for the Quest 3, the Kiwi accessories are becoming my go-tos. Let's jump into this one. Alright, so here's the box. Super excited about this one. You can see right at the top there it says Made for Meta. Kiwi Design has partnered with Meta officially on this one, so this is pretty exciting for them. So this one we have the RGB vertical stand. It's got the charging port on there. I'm excited to talk about this one today. Let's get this one opened up and we'll go through it. We'll go through what's inside and how to assemble it. At the very top of the box, it has the instructions for how to assemble it. So here we are unboxing it. I'm not going to say every piece that's coming out. I'm going to explain it as we go through, but needless to say, it's packaged very nicely in there, and I'm excited to put this one together for you. Okay. So I'm going to start with just the base here. Now on your base, you can take the first stand piece, kind of the tower piece of it. Make sure that's centered there so you can see it. You can see where that just slides right in. You could hear it clip right in. Nice and secure in there for you. I'm going to take our stand piece next. This has a plastic film on it. You can just remove that off. You can feel it's a little bit anti-slip material. Not super, but it is. And you can see here we got 3 lines there and 3 lines on our little stand. It's going to thread itself right in. Nice and solid. It's clipping in there nice and good. Then we have the top pieces here as well. Now for the top pieces, this one's got a little piece of plastic on it, so we're going to take that off. Your top pieces here, they're going to go together first. They slide together and clip right there, as you heard. Nice and solid. And the bigger side there is going to go right on top. You'll see there's a spot for it right there. It clips right into place there. So there you go. You can see at the back here, the USB-C port is right at the back there. And that lines up with the part on the other side where you clip that in. Here in this little bag, we're going to open this up. And this is our little charging cord. You can see it's very flexible, very movable. Flimsy is not the right word for it. It's movable, it's flexible. It's easy for you to adjust and charge things for you. So that plugs in right on the side there. You can see where that goes in. Gonna plug that in. And then you're good to go. This little top piece comes off, clips magnetically back on. There might be a use for that later, we'll see. And that is adjustable depending on what kind of headset you have and the height that you need it to go to. So I'm going to try this out. I'll show you some pictures of it and then give you my review. Okay, so here we have the charging stand all set up. I just wanted to remind you this is made for Meta, which means that it works for the Quest 2, the Quest 3, the Quest Pro. All their products, it's been tested, it's going to work, and it works great for them. So just a little overview again. We got a nice weighted base here. That's keeping things nice and firm on your desk. We got some anti-slip pads, and those are actually really grippy, really nice. Those are keeping that from moving anywhere. Moving up here, we have the controller holders here. You can see that there's obviously a hole in them, and that's going to fit your controllers in there. If you want to have it this way instead, it'll only work for the Quest 2 controllers, but you could attach that ring over top, the little halo over top of the controller, and there's little lips here, and that's going to keep it there. But all the controllers will fit in sideways here as well. I'll show you putting my Quest 3 controllers in them in just a minute here. We have our platform here with our light strip here. I'll show you the lights here in just a minute when we plug it in. We have our charging port, which is very, very flexible, as you can see there. And the nice thing about this one is the piece that connects into your Quest is actually magnetic, so it pops off and pops on. So if you wanted to leave it in the side of your Quest, then when you place your Quest down, it'll just connect magnetically and begin charging for you. I know you might not want something sticking out of the side of the Quest, but that is a nice option there. And I think it also just helps if you accidentally were to forget to unplug it and you were taking your Quest off, then this just pops right off with it. Then you don't have to worry about damaging any of your ports or anything there. Then on the top here we just have the system here that's going to hold the head strap and your Quest 2, 3, or Pro there as well. So let's plug this one in. On the very back here you can see that's where we're going to plug this into. Now this doesn't come with a cord, which I found slightly interesting, but at the same time, if you're not using the cord that came with your Quest 2, 3, or Pro to charge it anymore because you're using this charging station, of course you're just going to use it for the charging station. So you can see as I plugged it in, there was that little show of lights there. That's just showing that it has power, it's connected, now we can use it. So underneath we got two buttons there. The smaller button is just the power button. The bigger button is going to be controlling the lights here. So I'm just going to hold that power button there for a second. There we go. We are good to go here. Now let's bring up the Quest. So on my Quest 3 currently I have the Kiwi Design battery head strap. Great head strap. My go-to, if you want to check out my full review for that, I do have that. I'll link that in the comments below, or in the description below, sorry. So as I put this on here, you can see the back of it is being supported by this little ledge here, and then the front is obviously on that main lip, and it's tilted downwards to keep it more in place as well. You might have to tighten this a little bit to put it on afterwards. This is definitely smaller than how I normally have it on my head, but then it'll keep that in place. So you can see this flexible cord here is just going to get put in there, and I could hear my Quest 3 tell me it's charging, right? So again, if I accidentally forget that I have it charging there and I take it off, this just pops right off. You can see it in there. When I place it down, it's going to connect itself magnetically, and it's charging itself right there. So that's what it'll look like on. Now on my controllers at this moment, I have the controller grip covers by Kiwi Design as well, and you can see that as we put this in here, they fit in there as well. So if you're wondering if this fits with grip covers, yes it does. They fit in there nicely. If you had bigger ones than this though, honestly I don't know if they would fit. This kind of seems like the max that would go in here. If you just had the plain controller, that'll fit in there as well. But they fit in there nicely, keeping it nice and secure. If you're wanting to change the colors on our little dock here, if you have the big button in there, you can press that and it's going to start cycling through. There's 7 different colors, 2 settings for each of the colors, that gives you 14, and then there's 2 different settings that kind of cycle through all the colors in 2 different ways. So you're looking at about 16 different color coordinations that you can do with this, which kind of makes it look cool and just adds a little nice touch to it. So charging time for this is just your regular charging time to charge it up. I don't know how long it takes, 2.5 to 3 hours to fully charge things, maybe a little bit less, maybe only 2 hours. I didn't time it for you, but I didn't notice it taking extra long or going super fast. It was just pretty normal because I'm using the cord that came with the Quest 3. In terms of weight and stability, I do like that sitting on my desk. It's not going to be going anywhere. That's very, very sturdy and secure, especially when this is on there, adding that extra weight as well. In terms of price point, we're looking at regular price is about 110 American or US dollars. It's on sale right now for 82 American dollars, which is a great deal in my opinion. You can also use my promo code Brian Sloan, all capital letters, for an extra 5% off of that. So in my opinion, if you're able to get this on sale, this is a steal of a deal. This is a great charging dock for you. It's made for Meta. That means it has the stamp of approval. You're not going to have to worry about burned out ports or anything like that. This is going to work for the Quest 2, the Quest 3, and the Quest Pro. It looks really nice. It's nice and sleek. I really like the look of it on my desk when I have it sitting there. It's secure. I'm not worried about it falling off or anything. And then again, I like the magnetic touch there, where if you accidentally just take it off, then you don't have to worry about a port getting pulled out or a cord being pulled out or anything like that. So if you have any questions for me, make sure you let me know. If you haven't checked out their other Quest 3 accessories, like the battery head strap or these grip covers here, make sure you check those ones out. I'll link where you can find them on their website. You can always use that promo code. I'll also link my reviews for each of those as well. They also have a good sale going on their Quest 2 products right now, some of them up to 40% off, so make sure you check those ones out if you have the Quest 2. Kiwi Design has some great products, and they've been my go-to for quite a while now. Thank you for watching this one. We'll see you next time here on Brian Sloan Artist.